Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lishelle, aka $10 Girl, and thank you for stopping by over my channel. Alright, so today's video, it's not on this gorgeous makeup. I'll have this tutorial after I post this. So I think this is gonna be on Sunday. And this tutorial, the face, like the wrap, all of that will be on Thursday. So you can check my channel or just hit the notification, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get all of the notification whenever I post so that you won't miss anything. Alright, so today is more of a sit down talking, kind of fleshing out my mind, just like a let's talk moment. I must say from now, please forgive me for any knocking, any drilling, any weird sounds you might be hearing in the background. There is a lot going on here in Jamaica. In the summer, everybody's building and all those stuff. But enough of that. I'm just saying sorry for all of those weird noises that you might hear in this video. Alright, so this video is more of a sit down type of talk. So if you want to continue to watch this, you want to hear what I have to say, just grab some snacks, some juice, whatever it is that you drink, and just chill with me.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how, rewind.
For the past couple of months, for the past couple of weeks, right, I've been feeling a bit tired and burdensome, and I've been all over the place, and I just had to be doing a lot of re-evaluation, what I want to do, where I'm going, and I've been thinking, where exactly do you want to go, Lish? So I've been thinking, right? And work itself has been very toxic and tiring, right? I do my 9 to 5, it's not even 9 to 5, it's 9 to whenever I'm finished. Sometimes it's 7 o'clock in the night, 9 o'clock in the night, whatever hour that I'm finished my graphics at this particular company, that's when I sign off. And anybody can relate to me. Once you're working, even at a desk, from 9 o'clock in the morning to late at night, you're doing this constantly, you are tired, you're mentally drained, you are frustrated, your body is tired, and that started to play a really important. It started to play a role in my creating life, my $10 girl life, my bloom life, my shop $10 girl life, right? And I thought to myself, Lish, you really can't continue like this because this is wearing you out. Plus, I have a lot of stuff church-wise. I'm a Christian, and I am on a lot of committees at church, and everything just starts to feel too much. It's just a lot, right? And I just started to feel sluggish, and I'm like, oh my god, I miss a YouTube day. Oh my gosh, I don't feel like to create any videos today because I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. So it brought me to a point where, what am I willing to let go? And I thought to myself, oh my god, I do want to let go of anything. I'm holding on over here, holding on over here. I'm just hanging on for dear life. Plus I'm married, young married wife, yeah. And I'm like, these things are affecting everything, because I'm so tired. At the end of the day, I just want to sleep. I don't want to do anything, I just want to sleep. And trust me, anybody can relate. Once you're tired, yeah. So as I said before, I started thinking, and I've came up with some solutions. But before I jump into the solution, I'm trying to not make this all over the place. Before I jump into the solution, I just want to give you a brief jottings of what I do, right? so you can see exactly where I'm coming from. So I have Shop $10 Girl. I have $10 Girl, which is this on YouTube and Instagram, all of that. I have Bloom Organics, that's my skincare company. I am a wife. I have a 9 to 5. I also do graphics on the side. I do a lot of church work. I do graphics for my church. I am the leader for my youth group at church. I'm also the leader for our youth Sundays at church. So that basically encapsulates the youth committees that are at my church. So that committee is basically in charge of a particular Sunday every fourth Sunday, and we put together the schedule, the running order, all of that for church, right? Because of COVID, being the manager of the football team on my church team, Galley Gospel Hall, that kind of took the back burner because nobody ain't playing football. So no managing of a team is going on right there, right? So I do that as well. Used to be a Sunday school teacher, but that's on a pause right now. So you can see the things stacking up, right? You get the gist of all the things that I have been doing. So with that said, I stopped being the Sunday school teacher for a little while. I took a little break because my kiddies are there to me, and I don't know if I'm really ready to let that go totally. So I'm on a year break, and yeah, that's the only break I'm on. So I started to evaluate all of that, and I'm like, you know what, something needs to go. But the thing is, what has been also an issue for me is I can do so much thing. I have been struggling with the thought, what am I supposed to be focusing on as an individual? I want to have my own business because it's 9 to 5 thing. So I'm giving that all of my energy. Imagine how far I could go if I'm giving all that energy to my personal thing, right? So I started, since COVID dropped like a hot bomb, I started to shift my mindset in a way where I started to think about, okay, in the future, I want to have this type of business. So I'm going to be driving my thought and my ideas to build this type of business. Shop $10 Girl was created because I started to get a lot of questions about things that I've been wearing, like head wraps, stuff like handbags and all of those stuff. And I thought, persons asking these things, it would be a great idea to start a little shop on the side to get some money. But that itself became too much because I myself, I'm having this issue where I think big, right? And nothing is wrong with thinking big. But the problem is overstretching yourself and not knowing when to take things a bit slow. So I've been realizing that is, an issue for me. So I started Shop $10 Girl, and it was a grand thing, and the head wraps and bags and all of those things, and it was going good. It's going good, yeah. But then tiredness starts to set in, and that affected Shop $10 Girl, or affecting Shop $10 Girl, and definitely affecting Bloom. While Bloom on the other side is struggling with posting and keeping consistent on social media, we have still been getting orders from loyal customers, persons who just loyal to Bloom, and the products have been working for them, and they see that it's a good product line to invest in, and that's how they're still coming back. Praise God. So in the background, Bloom is still there, it's still going, but in the social media world, it seems like it's, so that started to affect me as well mentally, because I have standards and I had plans to where I want Bloom to go. Hope I'm not all over the place, but I just have to let this out. Rant, let's talk, whatever segment this is, right? So all of that has been going on in my life. So I basically, I started to think to myself, because since we have COVID and all of that, and I thought, I need to position yourself in such a way that if God forbid I lost my job, I can still live. I still could function, right? So I started to doing a lot of stuff. I started to try to do more graphics on the side, because you know what, I wanted to increase my clientele. Right, so I started to do a lot of more work, right? Because I'm thinking about the future, and I'm thinking, you know, Lish, what do you want to do in the future? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years, the next 5 years? You know, where are you going? And I thought to myself, you know, I really want to become a content, not what's it call it, content creator, not a content creator. I want to manage person's content. Oh God, Lish, this is what you want to do. You don't even know the right name. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. So yeah, I wanted to, you know, create content for persons, build their businesses. I build their business. Yeah, I'm passionate about that, you know, branding, all of that. So I thought to myself, yeah, this would be cool to do, right? Anyway, so I started to look into that more, and it starts to become fruitful. But as I said, you know, I think I'm still going. It's like I'm going on fumes, and just everything just start to become a lot. So I have been doing a lot of praying, a lot of thinking, a lot of fleshing out about where I want to go. So with all of that said, you know, Bloom is struggling a bit on Bloom is struggling. Yeah, I'm not going to lie about it. Bloom is struggling because what I want for Bloom is not where it is right now. There is a lot, because Bloom is my baby. Bloom is a testimony of where I've been. I hope I don't cry. Whew. Bloom is a testimony of where I have been as a teen and where I am now as an adult, as you know, where I see myself as who I am. You know, growing up I had low self-esteem. Ooh, the tears coming. Growing up I had low self-esteem, right? And I didn't value myself. I didn't love the skin that I was in. And a couple of years back, I've been helping out. I've been volunteering at a summer camp, SAIL, Southeastern Youth Arm. Whoop, whoop. Big up to you guys. Big up to the SAIL family. Yes, I've been dedicating my time for the summertime as a counselor. And, you know, just pouring into these young girls and boys, pouring into them, you know, what they could be as an individual. And through that, a workshop was created, and from the workshop, Bloom was created because of these teens, right? So Bloom itself is a testimony, and I just have a lot. There is so much more where I want Bloom to go, right? I don't want to say all of it right now, but Bloom is going to bloom, and it's gonna grow into something beautiful, something that can help teens, young from kids. My idea for Bloom is like a family oriented business, right? Family, what's that word? Where's Vanessa when I need her? Yeah. I want it to be a group, a place where you can come and feel comfortable in yourself and to look help for you, you know, mentally, physically, all of the alley. And my ideas for Bloom, there's so much more for it. So I found myself being a little bit guilty because I started to struggle, and I'm like, Knowledge, you need to get back on top of things. So I kind of took a pause, felt really bad for not being consistent on Instagram, but I realized that, you know what, before you can go forward, you need to take a pause and evaluate where you want to go, right? So with that said, this is my decisions. Here are my decisions that I will be making going forward. All right, which one to start off with? Bloom definitely ain't going anywhere. Bloom is gonna be there, right? But what is gonna happen is I'm going to reevaluate where I am going, put my goals, monthly goals, and set a different roadmap to get to where I want to go for Bloom, right? So we soon start posting on Instagram back again, and everything soon become consistent. Bear with me, please. For Shop 10 Little Girl, I am going to deactivate my Shop 10 Little Girl page, and whatever it is that I'm selling or doing for Shop 10 Little Girl, I will link on my 10 Little Girl page, because initially Shop 10 Little Girl is 10 Little Girl stuff. It's just a shop where all the stuff that I have been using and creating, I created a separate page for that. But I will link it and morph it back with 10 Little Girl, and create it in such a way that if you want to see something on my page and you're interested in it, you still can buy it. And all the funds for that, I am going to take that funds. Initially, I want that funds to go towards Bloom, but right now I'm just gonna keep that fund separate and just let it build and grow and just multiply. And then in the future, when God bestowed whatever it is that I'm supposed to do with that funds, then I'll use it for that. And then there is something else that I'm going to create. I never told my husband I'm gonna say it here first. I've been telling 1 and 2 persons, but I'm actually gonna be creating I'm gonna be creating a couple's YouTube channel. Yay! So Richard and I are gonna be starting a YouTube channel. The idea we have for the YouTube channel is Lish and Ro. I'm Lishelle, he is Ramin. Well, Richard Ramin. So it's gonna be Lish and Ro. And we're gonna create that later on down in July. But if you're interested in that, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about that, creating a couples page. And one of the reasons why I'm creating that page is because why am I creating that page? Alright, so I gotta be honest. To be honest, I just want to talk about stuff. We are going to be talking about, couple stuff as a Christian young married couple, Christian couple, and just doing fun stuff together, sharing those ideas with you, sharing our journey as a young Christian couple. And we're not just going to sit down and just talk. We're going to be going places, enjoying ourselves with each other. So if you're interested in that, just keep on watching. I'll soon leave the link and everything for that. I'm going to leave it down below. We don't have enough subscribers right now, so if you're interested, you can subscribe to that down below. Leave your comments as well down below. Alright, so we're going to do that. So I'll talk about Bloom, talk about Shop 10 Little Girl and 10 Little Girl. And then on the other end, I will still create my clientele so that I can transition. I'm hoping to transition smoothly from a 9 to 5 in the future to my own thing. So that's what has been going on in my mind. Yeah, I think I've covered everything thus far. If you have any advice about how to how to maintain a balanced life, please leave those ideas down below and I'll take a look at them. Don't let the video just end here. Keep the comments going down below, the ideas, whatever it is, you can leave them down below. I have been reading all of your wonderful comments, and I'm so glad that I have a little community here. It's small, but I feel so honored that you guys take the time out to watch my videos, and I really hope this give you an insight why you're not seeing me being a little bit consistent, or why I've been missing some Sunday video posts or some Thursday. But it's life, up and down, and I ain't stopping. I'm just gonna find what works for me and continue. Yeah, I think that's all the ranting I have. Thank you so much for subscribing, for all of the persons who have subscribed. I think I have 192 right now. Look at me. 192. We're trying to still hit the 500 mark for summer. It's basically summer now in Jamaica, but we're still going on that road. You know, hashtag 500 subs for the summer. So if you're watching this video and you know you're enjoying it, you're loving my wraps, you're loving my makeup, my hair, tips and tricks and all those ideas, just subscribe right there. Subscribe and don't be a stranger. Join the $10 Girl family. Leave your comments, you know, only positive vibrations over here, not negative. If you leave anything negative, I'm gonna block and delete you and move on with my life. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by to hear what I have on my mind and my little rants going on. And don't forget to subscribe, all right? And hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a video. And guys, I'm gonna try my honest best to just be consistent for you. All right, so bye guys.